One of the questions that I often get is, Mr. J, should we do individual counseling or coaching, or should we do couples, or what have you? And I'll say this, as a good rule of thumb, in an ideal world, there should be 3 professionals involved. There should be your partner's professional, individual, yours, and then somebody you see together. Ideally, those 3 professionals would all be, there's what's called a, you have to get a release consent. So there's a form that you sign, basically letting all the professionals be able to speak to one another. But if I had to pick, because obviously not everybody's capable of having 3 different professionals for many different reasons, whether time, money, what have you. Absolutely, without question, the most benefit is a couples counselor, because an individual counselor or coach will hold each party responsible for their own behavior. However, they're only getting the information from the person they're working with. And I always say there's 3 stories to every situation. Each party's truth or perspective, and then the actual truth or perspective. So basically, your coach or counselor can hold you accountable for what you tell them, but they can't hold you accountable for what you don't tell them. And when your partner is on the session, then your partner can tell the coach or counselor, well, this is my perspective. And whether you like it or not, or whether you believe it or not, it's their experience and it has to be taken into consideration. And so we all must work together. Infidelity, cheating, communication, it doesn't matter. If you're in a relationship and something happens, you need relational help. You can't get relational help if you're doing your own thing. Now, there's probably professionals watching this saying, ooh, this guy's a little off. Wonderful. I'm not here to debate. I'm just letting you know what experience has taught me. It's always beneficial for both parties to speak to one person, because both of you need to hold each other accountable, and the professional you're talking to needs to hold you both accountable. So, in an ideal world, there'd be 3 professionals. But like I said, that can't always happen. So without question, you and your partner, you and your spouse, you and your significant other need to both go see one. Both of you guys have different perspectives, you have different truths, you have different experiences, you have different everything. You need somebody to come together. It's almost like getting into a boxing match saying, we're gonna handle this together. Or, you're gonna go talk to your referee, I'm gonna go talk to my referee, but when we get into the boxing match, there is no referee. What sense does that make? You need a tour guide if you're gonna go travel to somewhere you've never been before. You've never been down this journey before. You need a tour guide, and both of you need one tour guide. Not, like I said, great, fine, and dandy if you want to do your individual thing, but don't just do your individual thing without doing a couple thing. Because I have found when a couple does their own individual thing without doing a couple thing, that actually drives them apart more than bringing them together.